This is Akashvani. Time for a weekly program, Our Guest. I hand over the mic to the show host, Nitish Arora, for the same.
8th to 14th of December every year is observed as All India Handicrafts Week. And over a period of time when industrialization set in, lots of our handicrafts were lost to quantity. The quality was compromised to quantity. An artist would take a number of days or years to bring up that particular art form. Entire life's experience, every day that he or she is working on that particular piece of art is translated into that art. And unfortunately, there are not that many big connoisseurs of art that they will pay that artist the amount of labor that artist has put in. But things are changing now, times are changing. I'm very fortunate to have with me Shikha Ajmera ji. She is an artist herself, and apart from bringing her art into the mainstream, she is also helping out a lot of other artisans to market their art. Shikha ji, welcome to Our Guest.
Thank you, sir.
And let me tell my listeners that she is wearing a very nice hand-painted sari. What motif is this on this sari that you are wearing?
This is Varli art, sir, and this is on Chhattisgarhi Tussar. So I make the fusion of two states, Chhattisgarhi Tussar silk and Varli art from Maharashtra on this saris. And the theme is Bombaya theme. So you can see the bridge, ceiling, and some dabbawalas and everything on this sari.
So that is, you can bring the contemporary into the modern and be a futuristic artist also. You were telling me that you started as an artist because you recollect those young days of yours. Since your childhood, you're not formally trained in art. Just let us know about the background of yours, how this art thing impressed you and you came into almost became a businesswoman with the art.
I'm from Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Maharashtra. Basically, I'm a Marwadi. In my childhood, I used to make rangolis, or I used to make hand-painted rangolis in home also. And also with geru colors and with white chuna wala colors, we used to make those designs at our house and at our shop also. So in childhood, I was doing all these things. And after that, gradually I did hand painting on my dresses, on my fabrics, or on mother's blouse, or say now on my husband's shirts or ties. तो फिर हमने इसे धीरे धीरे एक बिजनेस वाला आइडिया का थॉट दिया सर.
For you, the canvas is a piece of cloth. The canvas is a sari. What kind of paintings that you do on a sari?
Earlier, I was doing modern art, but when I came to Delhi and when I visited or explored some exhibitions and craft museums here, then I came to know about different art forms of India like Pichwai, Gonda, or Madhubani, Patachitra. So there are lots of art in India, sir. And so many artisans and artists from our India, they exhibit here. But somewhere I felt that they are not getting the platform, right platform to showcase themselves. I just went into this and like I'm doing painting on fabric. So I just gave a thought that why not tribal art on saris? And why not this art on some fabric? So in this way, I just connect with them. I visited lots of cities in Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Odisha as well. And I connected various artists from there, sir.
So, from your own personal art on a sari, you then thought of bringing it into a business and then bring in more artisans to work for you. We'll talk about that, but first we'll talk about, let's go back to the very first sari that you painted. When was that and what motif was there on that sari and whom you presented it to? Was it for yourself or you made it for someone else?
No, the first sari I painted for my sister on the request of my brother-in-law. Ki I want to gift her bhabhi and I really want something beautiful to paint on it and I want some dark color and whatever now you know how she is and what she will like, so please paint accordingly. So my sister is बहुत गोरी है वो एकदम ब्रिटिश काइंड. तो फिर आई सिलेक्टेड दैट क्रेप फैब्रिक एंड ब्राइट रेड कलर and I painted some white flowers on that. So it was it came up so amazing and he really liked it so much. So it was like कि हाँ यार अभी आगे बढ़ सकते हैं.
When was that?
It was 2 years back, sir.
Okay, just 2 years ago.
Yeah, anniversary pe he wanted to gift.
Okay, so that one gift of love that you prepared for your sister
Yeah.
ultimately opened the way for this enterprise that you later on came on to.
Yes, you can see that.
So, but prior to that, you said that you were painting some blouses and shirts of your husband.
Yeah, that was shirt. You were talking about sari, so I just give that sari example. But yes, for my husband, I painted boss on his shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just मतलब एक thought आया and I did that.
Okay. That stuff was then appreciated by a lot of others, and then the demands also came.
Yeah.
Other people also said that, Ashika, why don't you do the similar kind of work for me?
That was a very close group circle of my friends and families only. They encouraged me for that, and they were like, "Ki very beautiful art, and why don't you go or opt for business kind of thing?" But I never thought कि अभी ठीक है आर्ट आ रहा है तो बिजनेस नहीं, आर्ट खुद तक सीमित रखते हैं, घर वालों तक रखते हैं, तो मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं है बिजनेस के लिए. बट हाँ, आप कह सकते हैं कि फैमिली और फ्रेंड्स ने धीरे धीरे इसमें पुश किया है मुझको.
So, how many paint works you have already done? The sarees or other draperies that you have done so far?
क्वांटिटी में मैं बता नहीं पाऊंगी, बट एवरी काइंड ऑफ टेक्सटाइल और एवरी काइंड ऑफ फैब्रिक से साड़ी, शर्ट्स और फ्रॉक्स ऑफ माय चाइल्ड एंड समटाइम्स स्वेट शर्ट व्हेन आई केम टू दिल्ली, सो आई पेंटेड ऑन स्वेट शर्ट्स एज वेल.
There's a huge amount of work that you have already done. Then, when this idea, you said that this idea of again starting a business and bringing in more artisans, that also came only 2 years down the line.
एज our ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एक बीच में टैगलाइन दिया था, विकास भी और विरासत भी. तो बस इसी चीज को हाथ में लेते हुए जब मैंने देखा कि व्हेन आई सॉ कि दिल्ली में बहुत सारे आर्टिस्ट है एंड रियली दे नीड अ गुड एक्सपोजर एंड प्लेटफॉर्म, सो आई वॉज वर्किंग ऑन दिस लाइन एंड आई वॉज थिंकिंग कि ये इंडिया का रिच ट्रेडिशन शुड गो या फिर हर लोगों तक पहुंचना चाहिए, बिकॉज पीपल रियली डोंट नो कि हमारे इंडिया में ये पटचित्र भी है और वारली भी है और कहाँ से आता है. इफ़ यू आस्क देम कि आंध्र प्रदेश का कौन सा आर्ट फॉर्म बहुत फेमस है, या इफ़ यू आस्क देम कि महाराष्ट्र का क्या फेमस है, तो पीपल रियली डोंट नो विच स्टेट ओन्स और बताते हैं कौन सा ट्रेडिशन और कौन सा आर्ट है वो स्टेट का.
On this note, I think, can I put you to some test? I think that will be very good for my listeners also. So I'll just ask you a few questions as to from which particular state what art form comes.
Okay.
So will you be able to answer those? Are you ready for the challenge?
Yes.
So Maharashtra. Start from your own state.
पैठनी.
Paithani. So you are talking only of sarees.
No, not only saris. Like
Paithani is there on
Paithani, Kolhapuri chappal is also from Maharashtra.
from Maharashtra. Let's go to Jammu and Kashmir.
Carpets and their ari works and also I guess pashmina shawls.
Pashmina shawls.
Yes.
Andhra,
Andhra Pradesh kalamkari work.
Tamil Nadu,
Tamil Nadu Tanjore hand painting and some wooden carvings material.
Uttar Pradesh,
Banarsi, Lucknow चिकनकारी वर्क.
Zardozi.
जरदोजी.
And what about Manipur,
Manipur is again bamboo artwork, sir.
Nagaland?
Nagaland, some black stone ornaments, utensils as well.
Where else? Rajasthan.
Rajasthan,
All color.
colors, bani saris, their pichwai art,
Tie and
and
dye.
marble work and
Tie and dye.
tie and dye. Yeah.
1 mark to me also.
Yes.
How about West Bengal?
वेस्ट बंगाल एक्चुअली रसगुल्ला बहुत अच्छा है वहाँ का.
That's not handicraft.
लेकिन हाँ, वहाँ का कांथा वर्क है और वहाँ का सिल्क बहुत फेमस है, और उसके साथ हम पटचित्र भी वहाँ से ले सकते हैं, उड़िया और बंगाल से.
Oh, so you deliberately came into Odisha. So tell me about Odisha.
Odisha is very famous for patachitra on leaf, on silk saris and everything, sir.
Bihar,
And Lord Jagannath. Bihar.
Madhubani.
Madhubani, yes. Madhubani art form.
Kerala,
+1 mark to you as well. Kerala is Kerala cotton sari, and there they mask, they used what we call that mask. वो जो कथकली डांस करते हैं उसमें जो
That's right. And how about Haryana, Delhi,
हरियाणा,
यूपी तो आ गया,
हाँ,
पंजाब,
they fulkari they made really very nice.
So, friends, that is actually the why I brought in this is that you should understand that how colorful India is and what kind of handwork is done. And every Mann Ki Baat, every second Mann Ki Baat, Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself tells, requests, pleads that go vocal for local. Buy local products. These artisans, they are putting so much of hard work into it. You should be wearing it with pride. So that is the meaning of such weeks. Let's all celebrate this week. And along with Shikha, if you also feel that you can also market those products, get into those business, because all these people, all these artists, they need a helping hand. They perhaps know their art very well, but they do not know how to market it. And bringing it out, taking it out to every nook and corner of not only India, but the world should be our motto. Shikha ji, as you said that most of the time you were a housewife only, but the art was there in you and you were doing this experimental art work, and suddenly one particular incident wherein you were making a sari for your sister, that germinated into an idea of bringing in business. So what were the kind of difficulties that you faced to bring this business in, the investments or taking this art form to the exhibitions? When was the first exhibition held? Where it was held?
Actually, इसमें दिक्कत ये आई कि when I went to meet artists, so the language is the really barrier in between us. So where they know Odia language or they know only Telugu, Tamil, they don't know Hindi, or they cannot communicate in English. So language was the real barrier. But then gradually art has its own language. तो वो लैंग्वेज हम लोगों ने कैप्चर की, आर्टिस्ट ने और हमने एक दूसरे के बीच रखी. एंड नाउ आर्टिस्ट आर विथ मी. तो इस दौरान आई पुट अप माई फर्स्ट एग्जीबिशन इन लाल किला वेयर बिनाले वॉज हैपेंड. और ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर वॉज इनॉग्रेटेड दैट लाल किला बिनाले. So my first stall exhibition was there. So
that was in which year?
That was also 1.5 years back. I
year
guess
and a half ago.
23.
So how many artists are now connected with you? How many artists you are working with?
Now 100 plus artists are connected with me, sir. So
Okay.
Delhi is a huge platform. Delhi gives you very good exposure, and these artists, different kind of exhibitions. Government is putting a lot of effort in this, sir. So the Nature Bazaar, Pragati Maidan Trade Fair, or whether it is Delhi Hut INA, where now Shilp Bazaar is also going on. So we get lot of artists from there, sir.
So you are producing the stuff now only for the exhibitions or for the sale purpose also?
For the sale purpose also, but obviously I personally like art so much, so I just want and also I love saris as well. So I want some hand painting on saris, and I want this new India and this new generation just अपना कल्चर संभालने के लिए हो, या ट्रेडिशन को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हो, या इंडिया का ये रिच कल्चर प्रेजेंट करने के लिए क्यों ना हो, बट they should know this art, they should wear these saris, and they should promote our artisans as well, sir.
So it's very good that you are taking this art and bringing it to the commercial level also, which is, I think, very good for the artist also. In the bargain, they will also be getting a good market. All India Handicraft Week. I'll just ask one last question in this context. How good are these weeks for the artists, for the artisans, and for the general masses? What do you think that, what is the outcome of having such kind of weeks?
Such type of platforms which governments are giving to artists and artisans, actually, they remind us of the value of handmade products which are sustainable, durable, and deeply rooted in our culture. It's a celebration to showcase the work of real artists and their timeless beauty, actually. They never fade off. The importance of handicrafts and to promote this arts and culture and craft, government is really doing the great job.
Thank you so very much for being our guest. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
You were listening to the weekly program Our Guest that is broadcast every Monday at 9:15 a.m. Don't forget to tune in next week, same day, same time and same frequency for more on Our Guest. Have a nice day.